How's it going, everybody? Average Garage back here today. So today we're doing a Provent 200 catch can install on a 2016 Pajero Sport. So mine's already done, so I've got somebody else coming with a Provent 200. We're gonna fit it to their car and we'll take you along for the ride and I'll show you the small modification that's needed to make them fit properly. Otherwise they can cause issues. So we'll run you through that when it comes time and we'll see you then. All right guys, so we've got the car here now and we've got the box down here. So as you can see, we've got the hoses, which you lay out. The Provent itself, nice design. The bracket, which we may have to modify, we'll find out once it's on the car. And some fittings and the drain hose. So we're gonna get to fitting this up. So once the bonnet's open, which it already is, we're gonna start by undoing the nuts on the master cylinder. All right, so we can see we got the bracket on here. Now this one doesn't actually require any modification, but a lot of the times the bracket here where it meets the brake lines may need skimming or a little bit of material taken away. But otherwise we've taken the nuts off, we've put the bracket on, so now we're just gonna put the nuts back on and do them back up.
To start this process, we're first going to remove the engine cover, which is 3 10mm bolts, and then you can just pull it straight up. Once the engine cover is removed, you can go ahead and remove the hose that runs from the valve cover to the turbo entrance.
All right, so we've just fitted the nuts onto the bracket here. They're done up, it's nice and tight, and there's plenty of clearance for the brake lines down there. So that's all good. So now one thing to note is with the Provent and any other decent catch can, it will be rotatable. So we're gonna pop this little lever out the back here. So it's not broken, it's all good. So once this lever's out, you can rotate the catch can in the bracket. So we're gonna have to clock the catch can to where the hoses line up the best, and then we can fit it all up.
So start by clocking the catch can. I found with the Provents and the Pajero Sport, the best way to have the catch can is have the 2 outlets, or the inlet and the outlet of the catch can, pointing directly 90 degrees to the motor. So as you can see where it is now, then you want to mock up the hoses. So the lower hose shouldn't really need modifying, but the top hose will usually need a couple of inches cut off it. So use the same trick as you always would, measure twice, cut once, allow a little bit of hose for engine movement, but if you leave too much hose on, it will kink and that can cause issues. An important note when fitting the catch can is to make sure that the pressure regulator on the back, the small disc and the spring inside, does not hit the bracket and pop off. It's happened to me before and it does fall off and then you will lose it. You'll hear an awesome sucking noise of fresh air going straight into the turbo. It sounds really good, not that great for the engine. So yeah, be aware of that. Once you've done that, fit your hoses up, cut your top hose to length, put your hose clamps on, and you're ready to rock. what you can see here is the drain valve for the catch can itself. So there is the clear hose that you would have seen me fit just before, and you'll see in a second, but this is the drain. I've cable tied it up here. I find this is a really easy spot to access.
Alright guys, so the catch can install is done. So we've gone through and spanner checked all 4 nuts because that's all that's involved in the whole thing. We've done all the hose clamps up, they're not too tight, they're nice and just nipped up. Now we just need to put the engine cover back on, and as you would have seen, we've routed the oil drain through here behind the inner guard or the inner guard liner, down through here, and then just up in here we've got the drainer. So every 5,000 Ks, just turn the tap, drain the oil out, and then turn the tap back off, and you're laughing. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below if you have a Mann and Hummell Provent 200, and we'll see you all later on. Cheers guys.